Well, that's one that works. That's the microphone. Everyone ever tell you how awful Windows is? The worst thing you could possibly imagine. Somehow worse than rather impressive actually. How terrible Windows is. I apologize for all of this quietness. Hey, now you can hear the game. Nobody sees it coming until right up to the last second. Oh, that sucks. Windows. Fuck you. Alright. What was I working towards? Oh yeah, I need to test something.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
And that did
lizard,
nothing.
lizard, lizard,
Can't hear it.
lizard.
Because for some reason Tangia, instead of using what it's supposed to be using, instead of using the supposed to do, it's using my normal output. This is annoying. Now I don't remember how to set the fix it up.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Still not fixed.
lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
It's just listening to the game. Time. That back later? No, I need that in. Good ad break. Sorry about this if you're watching the VOD, but you probably are. Fucking everything breaks because Windows can't do anything right. Ever. I remember. That's what it was. Oh, that's the event feed. Heard about that. Problem is, I feel like an idiot. But I'll hook this. Oh, that's really. Put up right. Found it.
lizard, 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 lizard,
Playing somewhere, just not playing to these. But it exists.
lizard,
My headphones. Only my headphones. Weird. Aim for some. Oh, because I have it off. Alright, it should be working. Sorry about that long, drawn out, pointless silly.
Activated activity. Weapon primed. Emergency protocols ready. Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies. Engaging combat protocols. Turn race discerned. Sequencing attack strategies. Entering operational state. In a minute! Confronting threat. Finding teammate healthy. Engaging hostile.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Prescribing emergency protocols as indicated.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Look. Hold it. There was a few.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly.
Hey, you
or
guys
you
don't
might
hate me.
have close friends
By default.
inside of Raptidon.
You there, interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to... I sent my assistant off to the... Oh, and bring back my assistant too, if you find him with all his pieces. Ask away. A little excellent question. There's some bits. A rather... Do they have chickens where you're from? Gorvids and chickens are very... Something else then? Which of my assorted critters would you like to know about? Something else then? Something else then?
Not a lot of unfamiliar visages this side of Praetor. Our surplus more than...
Oh, there's the...
You know, I reckon half the corpses in here end up as Raptidon chow. Yes. I spent some time at the Raptidon training.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans! If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates! Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
I've heard of this.
With no rest and no
Workers strike their
downtime,
employees.
we shouldn't pay for a drink at a time!
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? Well, we're what you call a non-violent protest, so we won't physically stop you. Well, shit. Wait, look, hey, Let this. That's right, folks.
Nice one.
Keep it
We
changing.
don't want to make demands.
Making like you're all
No more peeing in bottles and cans.
unless you're truly ill. You're not
With
truly
no
ill,
rest and
are
no
you?
downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time. Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Machines have been on for a week. Welcome. I assume it was about damn time you got here. Some ne'er-do-wells, have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in. Why? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges. You're asking me? And when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility. Well, this plant. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve. We've only got a few guards, and they've got a lot. So we're apt to try a parley first. They've appointed some kind of leader, and I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms, and you will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. This do us.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
First time I've overcome.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! If you won't let us sleep
Tell me they're
for
on the
8,
roof.
you can't charge us for stimulates!
Just so I'm clear, we're not sneaking in to kill someone? Yes? No? It's so hard to tell with
Oh.
voice usage.
Another way in.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Settle my complaints? How exactly? Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is, poor, labor retention techniques? What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. Right. Exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts. which requires stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is. And if that inhuman brutality, it is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who's.
That's right. Leo has been an under. Right, that.
Me?
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo.
Now, Leo's
We're here
exactly
to
who we're
talk
talking about.
what it's going to take to make us get back to work, right? Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get it. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you.
I might have to kill Joe. I know how I want to handle this. The way to handle this the way I want? Probably not.
Welcome back. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 12 hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. A lunch break? All right, you've convinced me. What else? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. I suppose you have a point. It wouldn't be agreed. Is there more, they ask? They want to What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Somewhere? What more do they want? Very good.
I'm debating. I hate the guy on the pad, but they're not wrong.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time!
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiation? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief, a most promising development. How go the other hurdles? Is she willing to see reason? Are you joking? What's next? Excellent. What progress? I suppose it... Well, it's not...
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you. And I needed that recruit, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working...
Next time? It don't... Now.
Congratulations on ending the strike, Commander. These laborers may now continue their work until death or retirement occur first.
Oh, I broke your strike. Not in the best way possible.
The workers have I have already informed the Home Office. You may tell the executive.
Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it.
Oh. I feel like you started the quest.
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
You look like a person.
I understand the strategic value of holding this station, but the odds of a handful of us repelling a full-scale attack is high. It is fortunate our enemies fear these lighting towers losing control of the skies more than they wish for.
Greetings. Could you be a freelancer? A gun for hire? Might you? Oh. Without even formally accepting the job? I'll upgrade your permissions to allow for purchases from our supply surplus as recompense. We shall be... You're back. Do you...
All right. They're up here?
By law, you've done it! I cannot lie. My math placed the odds of your survival at point. Unfortunately, I am limited in forms of I trust that you will find wonderful methods of...
I am at my wit's end with that damn protected safe. If you could... Open it, whatever. Inside is yours. Don't wash my hands of it.
to die?
Apparently you. Fuck.
Confronting threat.
I'm expiring down here. Recharged for mayhem.
Resuming hostilities. Providing a dose of health benefit.
Who needs to die?
Have you made any progress yet? I can barely contain my incredible. And to think I sent all those here's your reward. You've certainly
trust-
earned it. Now, back to my lab. Every bio...
I needed a bunch of money. All right, everybody. Back to this.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A famed legend.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons,
Tell the difference between cover and concealment. Set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
Corporations who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us in Tau City. But did Anti-Cleo take
Welcome to... What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remote... All right. It's a pleasure doing business.
Oh, let's scoop them out. 5 grand.
Yeah.
What? You forget what you need. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in that room behind the guard desk. Get going.
I'm Anti-Cleo, and I endorse this message.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I'll have whatever size
Valued
weapon you need to
employees.
make all your problems past tense.
Welcome back.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work over...
Well...
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went
There you go again. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing?
Yes, suppose...
I'm the head of our proprietary insight. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind... Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan, actually, it's only 3. Sure, a few aspirational goals.
Which is to say, we'll...
See you when it's...
I'd rather burn that down.
No, is their department alone is responsible for a 28% in...
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
Took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110% wholly...
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate blundership. Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate blundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on...
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment. Good setup. Before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
In people's heads. Yes, our workers were beaten down by a rigged system and lack of mobility. But no hope.
Nice work. A sterling performance. By both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some... You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleo merger, I'm sure. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her. Voted her and her After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. What I had to say was more important. People here, the rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, we can all go back to exploiting each other on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll... If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. Until never, you
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching safety.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the... Wait! What?
But I like unfettered self-betterment. I've got a lot of pent-up drive to...
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this...
What does the...
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire. You know, contact... Yeah, right. Pay you and you'll... guess...
Trouble ahead.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you here. Out of sight and on the way.
I'm not here. Can't rattle me. I'm fortified by preserve.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Bronze. Time you want to kill someone? Highly recommend. This time I'm in a peaceful group.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting it...
This is your last warning. If you attempt to gain entry with potential troublemakers in tow, we will have no...
Literally does nothing. I'd rather not go on a murder spree. Another one. Clem?
Don't cause any trouble.
Well, that was weird.
Agent, on behalf of the Order of the Ascendant, and the presiding bishop is present. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Oh, yes. The vicar, the Artificer Laureate is... Oh, no, of course. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of... Look around you. I don't... Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what may...
There, Charles. That's your third Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being. Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you... Expand on that for me. You are a single gear in the grand workings of the... Good. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. I'd have run the mugs through the autoclave twice if I'd known the garden was received. All right, your turn. What questions have you got percolating in that mind of yours? I didn't hear a question. Everyone is simply contented by the good work there. That said, if something more sinister was going on, would that concern you? Well, good. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. Right this way.
All right.
Consistency in your work is wonderful. Consistency, like this is done. Now for
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue. I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. You might put down your proverbial... The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
How massively unoriginal.
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. It'd be a lot more difficult to conduct my survey of the garden. Moderate your volume, please! The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate. So regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to... I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide... All you need to do... Watch the guards patrol, but lately he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions. One more... Outside of work, I have... Let's call it an alternative inventory. And I'd like to offer...
What a lamentable state of I remember the days. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair. Nevertheless, one must persist. Oh, I couldn't say. This isn't my college, as it were. I'm a vicar. I tend...
Oh. Ooh. Co-engineer.
A second. Makeup exam will not be off, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions. No, not dead. Not yet. Nor if I have. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would have. Indeed, you are. All figures have value in the. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer. Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent. I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around. Excogitation chapels are order residencies. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. However, by my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Impossible if you're determined. I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter. She can tell you more. How do you know? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it a few. First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter? As much as I relish the idea of perhaps if you were to help, if there's nothing else, I would like to.
Wants the law.
Hey! Only security. Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Agent, over here. Just think of all we can accomplish if our. Remember, seek out ways to help both. In the meantime.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away. What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia. I'm glad we're in accord. The corporate invaders will suck Arcadia of it. Moreover, once we solve the universal equation, it will benefit all of humanity. You, me, everyone. No more suffering, no more doubt. Well, there is a task of Piff as head of the Order's exemplars. It's to the point. A myriad of cultists have taken. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive. I'll withhold my appreciation until the.
I'm done in here.
Hello, stranger. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors. I cannot leave. But now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. I am not just anyone, though which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness. Slandering my beloved sovereign. We'll see this through yet. Hate, I am here unfortunately, my time here, but my hands quail. Listen, niceties are
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance with the plan.
The Scientician surplus. No more than what you need. Smart researchers patronize the Scientician surplus. Quality goods at algorithmically determined prices.
Your hypothesis about the flowers fair.
Exposing them to melodic sound waves on a consistent basis did affect improvements on their overall quality.
A new control for the amount of carbon dioxide expelled from your mouth during these musical sequences?
More testing me.
Lockpicks hurt. Oh.
On a scale of 100, how pleased are you with the garden's current state? What?
Pick up it. Not go that way.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of personals
Back instead. Either restore my life or avenge my death standing by to stupefy.
It appears we've dealt with armor. That was a close one.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Alright, that gun did.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnosis.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then.
Another object, just gone. Excuse me, I don't think you have the authorization. All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted, but in a state far different from their original configuration. Fascinating.
Whatever, that's your problem.
Damn it. Reverted to its previous state. The failing of a device, an inevitable effect of the passage of time. Perhaps the architect has imposed certain limits on
I hate snowy planets.
I do.
What is wrong with you? Void.
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to...
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order, so she summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the dawn. I'm sorry, Asa.
I do not appreciate your mockery. This is a true betrayal.
No.
Sentinels! Corporation taking the fight out of them. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. believe the Exalted Leader sent Severin as bait. Not to mention betraying the Dawn to save her own life. Well, once. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to... Couldn't have said it better myself. Fortunately, we don't need to worry about hacking their systems, because my parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once I did mention all the killing, didn't I? Yeah!
Go here first. You're one of the... I'm in constant contact.
I can't stomach these filthy creatures. Go away, go away. Oh, there's someone else.
I don't know who Andy's Choice thinks they will convince with this poor quality propaganda.
You said it.
I feel confident those weak-minded Crabble kissers in the Protectorate would fall for it, though.
I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
Hey, have you seen Junior Acolyte Nelson around anywhere?
What does these guys mean? Try to move. Off. Fine part. Okay.
I'm back to scan. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Knocking them down. I have a fix on their
Mobility interrupted.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
All of us out here. That's something. Bugs came out.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Protector did not like me.
Adversary vulnerability identified. Mortificator at ready status. Replenishing my firearms. Combatant scanned.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Fine now, Buck. I'm using. One time. Hey, Dorky.
It's clear. Go, go, go.
I don't know. They chose to be hostile with me. Didn't fire first. But I know. Probably. That's... Oh, it's just a fucking...
restored from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you Hullheads belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are related to That's not who I think it is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these Hullheads show up. You're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of... Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items. I thought I would never see you again.
21 years. I've kept up on a few.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Things were left.
It was... Oh, wait, I'm being rude. I am Anais Bouge.
Seer.
No one's called me that in...
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn...
Charmed, I'm sure. So nice to see Marisol gaining such interesting friends.
Yes.
Really?
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the... Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. It was a mistake.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly. Had to do all my calculations long form, free. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. And there is a troublingly high microbes, mantisaurs. Soltuna might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and...
Comes with the job, I'm afraid. Anais. I'm afraid it's not that simple. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility.
Of all the Marisol.
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation, to destroy something.
I might need a little time to ready this place for
No, you should stay here.
I foresee a 4.7% chance.
Hello there.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
On her room. Oh, we got fucked up.
I guess there's something interesting housed within that imposing edifice.
I mean, a hot miles about it.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Giving chase.
Recharged for mayhem!
Unfriendly nearby.
Necessary vulnerabilities identified. The door appears jammed.
Such a haphazard electrical setup deserves careful scrutiny, but consider using eye protection, dear. I've encountered more than a few of these experimental weapons in my career. Messy, volatile, overpowered. Of course you want it, dear.
Bloody ever.
It would be fat.
I got it open. Be prepared. The intruder is in the lab.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
That's a lost weapon. It just fires these.
The Protectorate endures. Hastening to come. Target reassigned.
Yes, the weapon is very impressive. But do take a moment to admire its classic order industrial design.
Using substance generated by the rift to make ammo. Seems fitting. Look sharp, it's a fight.
I usually prefer assassination over technology theft, but I must admit that was a delightful little heist.
And it had a point.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Thank you. poser science cult encampment ahead.
My brothers and sisters, the architect.
Batten scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Who needs to die?
Up through. I need better armor. The other way.
Combatant analysis. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scan.
This time you saw.
Recharge the mayhem! I have a fix on their weaknesses. They're benumbed, locking them down. Check your scope. Combatant analysis.
All on the wrist.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building, and set up shop?
Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
Not really.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just do. Break it.
Drill game.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. That'd be Spireton. Was once the Order's headquarters on Cloister. Afore all this.
coming. Who needs to die?
Damn, this is a fast map.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead. Though do
Hayes.
stay on the road.
I've no fair ideas of how to proceed. Yes? It's real.
Sarge, maybe they...
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Very well.
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only. The artillery bombardment was. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay fetal on the ground. And after the only thing that had come from his mouth were. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is.
Crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it's calorie killer. My weight loss.
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a Sadly, thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
Nah, but I wouldn't worry. Jack may be a hullhead, but he's got enough sense to make it back before dark.
You're right.
This will be at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements. Sector itself is so big, we couldn't even begin to respond.
50 Bit says that plan came from the archive itself.
Whoa there! Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Field Agent Auerbach. Say, you look like some sort of rogue form.
Me? Part of the...
Would you happen to be familiar with this? If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here. That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Lost a few peons in there. Place is full. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, alternately, assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Got some test sprats volunteering to jump into that meat grinder, I see.
You don't seem like another one of these trade secret
Hey, it's
vultures
Spider-Man.
either. How about you? No, there's a war on... Oh. Thing is, our said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. You mean, what would you get? Some bits? Equipment? If you're agreeable to other work, I have something light. A Sub Rosa. Sub Rosa works with both sides. Look forward to hear...
Nothing new there.
Wouldn't be here to... How might I help you? Yup.
Yeah, I had one of those.
got a good supply of anti...
Settled this facility with the projectile moniker Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'll pause while you study what we're on. A classic failure of basic branding. No one we'll fix that soon enough when our forces take the lab.
That whole place is one big test track.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
Anais.
Events prove I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted...
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the...
I expect...
I am not doubt...
Fine.
I'll hang back. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Sorry, I've no target.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing...
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help! Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue might concerning, since it's all I have. The auxiliary dabbler Spoonhauer, second rate at your service. At least I assume so. We was sizing up the place. Well, the lobby. when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required a bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here.
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's choice? Free to roam in a building full of Order secrets? Just consider for a moment. We're here to keep dangerous. I certainly wouldn't want. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something.
Hey!
There's a low...
I mean...
Do it.
I promise not to. Can you let me out now, please?
Unfortunately, dude. Couldn't do it. What's up?
Can you let me out now, please?
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
I don't know where it is. I have to hold it. Oh, still didn't work. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's not working. Not as hovering. Problem.
We'll stay here. Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day. Did I read that correctly?
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form... Don't shoot! Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing... Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. Don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last...
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's choice hands is utterly abhorrent.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here. Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental... If it's all the same to...
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have... Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Oh.
Well then, that seems no half measures from... Excellent. Well,
and all Auntie's Choice receives from it. Well, that should decimate Auntie's Choice
my original notes and research...
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there. I can't promise. Give me some time.
What do you need
to go on and...
You can't...
Why don't we burn...
Yeah!
So if I ever played this, I would definitely run hacking.
Pleasure doing business.
Be sure to try it. Should be right in...
Huh. We deeply appreciate your assistance in... Suppose this is goodbye. No. I've been interesting to see you.
So we're good?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but a new cause come... Whoever...
Goodbye, Anais. Thank you kindly. Appreciate your support. Been a spell. Ah, Anais, I suppose you remain on my good side. May the plan...
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it. Gah! My supervisor told me I need to try to be less conspicuous. Peoria, Quebecer is an obviously made-up name. That all said, I don't know nothing about nothing, I'm sure. All right already. 6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hullhead a big... These crates arrived full of rejected Crabbo graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right... I met this Protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she, as the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, imitation Crabbo meat. She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot. Promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. I can't take full credit. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? Don't mention it to anyone, especially...
Oh. Then go kill.
Any news from the field? Any further? Learn anything useful? Ha! A base opportunist after... Here's a little something.
A long way. Ugh. This is the part that's toughest. Not here for nothing.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
That's 2 camps cleared, Commander.
That's loading anew.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Perpetrator at ready status. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Protectorate camp clear, Commander. We could collect our rewards now. No air. Who needs to die? Look sharp. It's a fight.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I follow this one? Spider mine. Those.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Chris.
should cause us no problems now that we've acquired the modulator. I'm almost sorry I have to kill you. Almost.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Combatant scan. Look sharp. It's a fight. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Combatant scanned.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Look sharp.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Weapon prime.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh yeah, lockbox. I guess very light on that. Very nice.
Any news from the field? Any further well, pleasure doing business with you.
Alright. Chronicons lost of nothing. Entertaining gameplay, right? Scenery. The collateral from the pots. That's Funny part is it's probably actually telling. Oh, there's a base here? Oh, okay. Pretty lady and
Commander, I'm glad you're just as keen on aligning with Auntie as I am. It's the right... They're nice enough folk, sure. The folk here don't seem to trust Auntie's choice. But give it time. Would it really? Listen, there'll be enough time. We should move on, unless you got something for... Whoa. Commander, hold up a moment. Are you hearing that? It's some manner of distress signal. Encrypted. Can't unless you have an Auntie's Choice patented code. If it's not to do with the lab. What in the void? Oh, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. It don't get any easier. What happened here? He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. Wait. He's got a code breaker on him. Let's see. I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal's stronger than ever now.
Hello? Is anyone there? I have been signaling for help incessantly. Come quickly. I'm trapped in my office, by the foyer. The others, I fear they might have lost their lives at the hands, claws of escaped beasts. Mind yourself.
That's him. That must be the doctor. He's got no idea an entire squad died. Ain't getting through that unscathed. Seriously. Don't send me in there.
Mechanist Tate speaking. I need the record to show that I have reported many times that these pressure valves have fallen into disrepair, only to be ignored each of those times. And now I'm out here in the voided cold, attempting
Terrible way to end the workday.
worse and...
Reckon we're the first to ever use this maintenance hatch?
No, you're not.
What are they doing in this place? Ain't no purpose for this. This clear disregard for life.
Point of clarification.
What's... Hola, Ortiz? No. No, it ain't him.
Over here! These beasts have me pinned down! Handle them straight away, please! I cannot let my genius be wasted here!
Boy, damn coward. What wretched work. Poor creatures ain't got an idea what's in store for them.
To avoid detection, agents are advised to take advantage of alternate routes, such as vents, maintenance hatches, and crawl spaces. Ursopods detected ahead.
Thank the law I'm saved! Release me at once, please. I'm so worried that nobody intercepted my distress signal.
Oh, we got his signal all right. Let's get the bastard.
This unit can administer pain upon request.
wasn't a personal life.
You the doctor in charge?
Indeed, I am, soldier. And my,
So you're the one who butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one who tore.
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz. I swear it. I'm records. I don't. Fine. Yes, I did complete a procedure on one trooper Ortiz, along with 2 others. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially shuttered 6 months ago. That was not a lie. But I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for He's some manner of executive. I don't know his name or official title, I swear.
Enough with the...
I sympathize with your friend. You must understand that the work we do here is greater than any one life. We can change the galaxy for the better. According to who? You? If it's not it, if you require, make no mistake, if you kill me, my research and knowledge will be gone forever. The suffering you've seen here will be Of course It's been a long time. We are on the press. And a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
You jest.
Let's not be hasty. I know what happened to those failures. Demoted, disgraced. It would...
You don't know anything about what I want. I wish I could agree with you. Whether I want to
You think there were no victims? Now, if you were...
No. Commander, I don't know what if he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life? To be accepted again? I appreciate that, Commander. We've grown close, you and I. But if I kill this man and exact retribution for Ortiz, myself one of Auntie's own, would I even want to? Thank you. I was just kidding myself thinking I might ever look at a place like this.
What? Why are you looking?
I have no need for negotiation. Let's just take what we need and get out. I can't stand the sight of this place any longer.
Yeah, he was not a good guy. Not a good... There we go. Oh. That's a bomb. I could leave. No, I guess he was trapped in that one. Oh, it's great. Oh.
You have my thanks. My monitoring station is such good work. Definitely deserves a reward.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you? Don't we all? Nothing beyond what I... Of course I do. Landon, were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should generally... Yeah, but let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious... Oh, ever... My word, you should have seen... And it was... Cloister has two things in abundance. Indeed. It's been a favorite book.
I'm supposed to... I mean... I can't.
I always find out now. How might we be of use to one another? I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment past. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component. The web is in order. But let's not speak of that. Collect the...
Oh yeah, that's tight. Real tight.
Welcome back. In what manner can I assist you? Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you? Oh, yes, I'm aware. Better to know the spot. Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless, and she serves the best. Hush now. You should do as she asks. Get her that sample. This is an unparalleled opportunity to, after collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever it shows. I did not become... Here, take this key. It will grant you access...
Oh.
I hope you have good news for me. I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my... I knew I had the right person for the job. Your reward, as promised. You did sharpen my pen. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a... We do work. Return here...
Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you? And how did she receive it? An acceptable resolution. You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you for hanging with me.
Have
I
an
do
update
apologize
about
for the
that.
audio.
Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujold's research. I wholly agree. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but inquire away. I may even respond. Very.
Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna hop off of the other time.